And now the Bonfire with Big J Okerson.
And them opening for Marilyn Manson when they were still like pulling their tits out and like crazy, but it was like 20 some years ago. So now she's an old lady.
Must be nice to not have a kid and have time to look shit like that up.
Huh? I have a kid.
Yeah, but you don't have a kid that lives with you.
Right.
Yeah. So,
yeah, but I did.
Yeah, but I'm sure you didn't have time to look shit up back then.
You could start challenging me on this stuff in 2 years when you make it past the time I made it living with Isabella. Isabella got 12 good years of me being there the whole time.
Yeah, and you had to do shit.
Then I was train dad. And then I was car dad.
And now you're?
And now I'm pay her rent dad, so she has a place to live dad.
You're such a good dad.
And Ubers to and from my house dad.
I'm not paying Max's rent. 16.
No, she's not in the band anymore, but her name was something Parks. What the fuck was it?
I'll look it up. I was going to say they put you on their Instagram when
Oh,
you were
yeah.
the hoodie.
Oh, yeah. No, they've been reaching out.
Who?
Nashville Pussy.
Oh. I think some Molly Hatchet's reaching out.
Nashville Pussy. They do an awesome rock and roll hoochie coo cover.
Yeah?
Yeah. They're what? Bring up like a video of them playing live, like from back in like the day or something. They're actually, Nashville Pussy's a fun band to watch. I don't know if they're talented as much as they are fun.
Isn't that a lot of people from
But
Nashville?
the lead singer and the other girl guitarist, 2 girls were in the band when I saw them. The other one is, she's hot in her own way too, and she's
2000.
perfect. That'll work.
I love an all-girl band.
This looks like I put it ready.
That's not even the one that gets naked. That's the lead singer's wife.
Oh, it's not all girls?
No. Lead singer's a guy who's always looked 45.
Whoa, look at the back of his... He's got long hair with bald patch in the back.
They're fun, though.
That's what my hair would look like if I grew it, by the way.
Yeah, Nashville Pussy. But yeah, the one showed puss and everything. Not his wife. His wife runs around in her panties, a bunch. Corey Parks.
Corey Parks.
She did a nude modeling?
Yeah, I think before Nashville Pussy. I don't think she knew.
Puss.
Thank you. And I forget his wife. His wife's name, like, she makes a lot of ugly face. She's got Rachel Feinstein situation. Like, she's a cute chick that makes a lot of ugly face for the purpose of art.
Had sex with black comics?
Had sex with black. Yeah, there she is.
Wow. She's kind of hot. That's my type of woman right there.
Oh, yeah, really? That's your type? Good. Most guys think this is gross, I guess. Lou, look away. This is yuck.
Well, I'm saying that it's like that mom tits. I like a nice droopy tit.
There's her with her tit just hanging out.
Yeah, I like
at
a
one
nice
point.
droopy boob.
No, they're not droops. They're big fakies. But look at her now. Look at her
Those are
today.
droopy boobs. I don't like that you're fucking denying everything I say, by the way.
Those aren't droopy boobs.
Yeah, dude, that's a mom body. That's not a fucking hot chick body.
What?
That right there?
I see. She's a little thick in the middle-ish, but I mean,
yeah,
she's
she's got
thin,
that-
but she's slim.
She's got, I had a kid belly.
Maybe.
Look at the size of that belly
Well,
button.
I'll tell you what she actually has. I think she's like 6'2".
That belly button is like the size of Jacob's mouth. Is she 6'2"?
Yeah, and she says "eat me" right above her snatch, which
Yeah.
is pretty hot. But if you look at her now, it's so funny. She's like an older lady.
Yeah.
You can find her on Instagram. She has an Instagram.
Yeah, I have it. It's weird. Her Instagram bio it says I'm 27.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, look at her playing with Lemmy. Yeah. Wow. I mean, that's crazy. 20 years, man. She was so hot. Well, I guess with a mom body. Sorry, Bob.
Is that her with... Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Is that her with short hair up there?
Yeah.
I like that.
No. She was, but that's going to be her younger for sure.
I like short-haired girls.
Go up. It's with her with Lemmy. It's like the first picture. All the way up to the top. You can just swipe as hard as possible. Yeah, there's her with short hair.
I like that.
Yeah, no. She was hot, but it is funny. She's just like an old lady now. Yeah, they used to really fucking dyke off hard on stage. It was pretty great.
Is that a girl that she's kissing? That's a guy.
That
Is a guy.
is a guy?
Yes.
Yeah, that is a guy. But her and the other girl would make out and stuff on stage. It was great. They were a fun live show. Open for Marilyn Manson in place of Hole because Courtney Love and Marilyn Manson couldn't get along. Both of them trying to rape each other.
I didn't know these facts.
You know that Hole and Marilyn Manson hated each other?
I don't think anybody did except for them and you.
Oh, I knew because they changed the whole tour. It was supposed to be Monster Magnet, Hole,
Who the fuck knows this shit?
and Marilyn Manson. I went to the show, and instead it was that was the greatest Marilyn Manson intro I've ever seen. The Spectrum, but it was Nashville Pussy, Monster Magnet.
It sounds like a weird. They don't sound like a band that would go with Marilyn Manson crowd.
Yeah, they were oddly received. There's a couple of bands. Nashville Pussy's sort of one of these bands too. They're like novelty. You could really dig them. I think they're fun and good musically, but like, it's a niche genre for sure. And there was another band I used to go see, and like the fun was almost to boo them. And I like a couple of their songs too. Mindless Self-Indulgence. You ever heard of them before? They're great, but they would just go on stage to get booed.
Oh, really?
I've seen them open for Korn. Everyone just boos them. They look annoying and sound annoying, but they're fun.
But they like getting booed.
I think that just is the thing.
Oh, to boo them?
Bring up Mindless Self-Indulgence live. They're a fun band, though, but I mean, it's really ridiculous. While she's bringing that up,
yeah,
I'm also going to tell you, I'm going to have her bring up separately. Christine, not that song is so hardcore. Yeah, turn it up.
It's crazy, yeah.
This is in Worcester, Mass.
Is he dressed as a Nazi?
Are you playing two things, or is that how bad they are?
But he has a swastika on his arm. Is this Anthony Cumia's favorite band? What the fuck? What kind of band is this?
He's still playing Molly Hatchet, yeah.
Why?
Still playing Nashville Puss.
We're in Hanukkah right now, dude.
Not yet. Hanukkah starts Christmas Day, Christine said.
No, it doesn't.
That's what she said.
It starts before Christmas.
No, this year it starts on Christmas Day.
Oh, they change it every year?
Oh, yes,
Well,
I did
it's
know that.
on their calendar.
I don't like that. They shouldn't be able to fucking go into our day.
Bring up one of the good songs, Christine, live.
Jacob?
I don't know what a good
Why are you
song
guys
of theirs
going
is.
into our day?
I think it's just coincidence.
That's not coincidence. They're trying to cockblock Christmas. I don't
Nope.
like it.
That can't happen.
Well, there's Never Wanted to Dance is a great one.
Oh.
But I forget what their other big one was that I loved. But yeah, you can see why these guys
Oh,
are annoying.
Irving Plaza.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. I cannot get a real job anymore.
What is he holding?
Not with the
He just goes out to annoy the audience. It's like clowns.
Is he holding up a blow-up unicorn?
Yes.
You ever try putting an application together at Starbucks and put urine? They're like, no thanks.
What is he?
Jacob loves this.
What's my new nickname? Little Jimmy.
I don't know what it is, but this guy really hits Jacob's funny bone for some reason.
Little Jimmy.
Jacob, why do you like these guys so much?
He's got it.
That's later.
Oh, God.
Fast forward to the singing. I can't watch this guy ham anymore.
This is like a fucking improv show.
Motherfuck.
Stinks.
But that's what I'm saying. They just do it to get booed.
No, they're doing a good job.
We can't hear it now. I mean, you see the way he's dancing. But they're fun. I like a band that looks like they're having fun.
What song is this?
Never Wanted to Dance. We'll come back from commercial break with it. It thumps. But what's their other big song I loved? It's Better.
I looked up their hits.
What do they know?
Let's see.
What do they know?
That's
Yep.
it.
Great tune. What do they know about that?
Oh, I thought you wanted to come back from break.
Oh,
with
that's,
it.
yeah, I did say that. You're right. I'm wrong.
Wow.
What?
That was great.
What?
You just said it. You're right. I'm wrong.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
Christine.
That does deserve a pivot for me.
Not you.
No, for me.
All right.
No, it was very. I acknowledged that I was wrong quickly, and I
You're
said
right.
something. I deserve something nice for that.
You're right. Well,
You're goddamn right, you're good.
we have 26 pivens,
26 original pivens.
not 27. We had 27. Now we have 26.
No, Bobby. There's never been 27.
It's not even exist.
There was always 26.
26.
Always 26.
Always 26. The other one is nullified if there ever was one, but it wasn't one, so there's only been 26.
There doesn't. Oh, man. That couple fucked all over that flyer last night. You know they did.
Yeah.
Did you guys hang out with that couple who stole the flyer? Well, I heard there was shenanigans. It says on the page there were shenanigans after the show.
I don't really think there were.
Oh, who thought there were shenanigans? You, Black Lou?
Me.
You had
Were
shenanigans.
us trying to get that pivot back from her.
That.
Oh, I thought like something wacky happened afterwards.
And then also, Jacob got his ass kicked in beer pong last night, but
By who?
Me and my
You.
teammate. Yeah.
Who's your teammate?
One of the people we were hanging out with. I don't think you know them.
I know Shannon Glazer. I thought I saw it.
Did they get invited to your barbecue?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Just good because yeah, it's a very exclusive guest list.
It is.
Very, very exclusive. We did have an amazing show last night. Hope everybody enjoys it. It'll be airing tomorrow.
Last night was fun.
Very, very fun.
I like doing you do these holiday shows. Sometimes they can be stressful. These are always, I never get stressed out with these because it's so much fun.
I keep you even.
You keep me even.
I keep you nice and
You
even.
keep me nice and even.
I go, don't worry, dude. Everything's fine.
I mean, I did feel a little ridiculous in our outfits outside.
I just started living it.
Yeah, you really did. You wore the hat for the rest of the night.
Pretty sure the hat came off when I realized it was on at about 1 a.m. Christine didn't say a word.
You got.
She liked it. She treated me as house decoration.
It looks so cute.
She
in his
actually,
hat.
she actually tried to move you this morning and put you in another spot in the house.
I was bummed.
Shelf on a shelf.
Yeah,
Mine was the only one that didn't come in time my outfit.
yeah, but you did get little.
I had.
Thank God, Bob Kelly travels with Christmas lights.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's right.
I blew that.
How wild was that?
You didn't blow it. He said it didn't come in time.
Yeah, but
My
I
outfit
didn't
though.
like when I checked all the props. I should have realized they were missing and grabbed some. Thank God you had them.
Jacob, your character is your costume.
That's right.
Whatever the costume you're wearing is what becomes the character. You don't need that. A strong actor can do anything as anything.
I overcame.
Yeah.
I
Daniel Day-Lewis can play Hamlet in an Adidas tracksuit. Doesn't fucking matter. He's still Hamlet.
It's true.
He becomes it.
It is.
When you live the character
Yeah.
privately, you just walk. It's just another day. You're just
another
walking
day.
onto the stage.
Yes.
My favorite
What's
part
your
was
favorite
when
curse word?
when Colin realized that Jacob was Jake,
Yeah, yeah.
and he walked out, and he was like, he went, "What the fuck?"
He becomes it. We got to scrap on our games. I think the consensus was we got to scrap one round.
One round.
One round of those.
Yeah.
3 rounds is fine. And poor Colin, Bobby assured Colin that it was only 3 rounds when you said, but the way you said, he goes, and now for the 3rd round. He didn't say the final round. And Colin goes, how many rounds is this? And you went, 3, Colin, relax. And then and then moments later, Jacob had to go, round 4.
Oh
God.
Never.
It was a quick round. That was really the bonus
And it
round.
always went
It was a round.
horribly wrong.
Well, here's the deal. With Colin, you have to piecemeal him. First, it was just to do the Christmas show,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was the game show.
Yes.
I let that in a couple of days later. And then 3 days before, I let him know he was Santa Claus.
Oh, okay.
And I slipped that in. I was like, yeah, dude, get you Santa Claus. And he goes, what? I go, "You do the show. He goes, no, what did you say about Santa Claus? I go, oh, you're Santa Claus. He goes, you never told me that. And then
Santa Claus.
And then I told him it was 3 rounds. You got to kind of piecemeal them.
I got you. How about when we saw Keith outside in our costumes and he was having a good strokey laugh at us, and then you reminded him that he played Santa Claus last year, and
Yeah.
then he went, damn it.
God damn it.
I did.
He just remembered he did. He's like, shit.
Yeah, well, we last year we put him in the full Santa Claus outfit,
Oh, yeah.
and this year we switched it up for Colin and gave him a nice sports jacket, sequence.
Nice sequin sports jacket. Yeah, he
Ooh.
looked good. Well, we wanted to get him there.
Yeah, we got him.
You got to lure him a little bit. You got to lure Colin out and then piecemeal him with the information.
Yeah, last night was fucking fun. Really good show. I think the highlight for me was the Patrice thing.
Yeah, well, we don't want to push it too much.
No.
Because, like, it's happening.
You'll hear it.
It's a bit on the show, but it's really great.
It was great. It really.
It was great. It was it's a very funny bit. You'll hear it when it happens.
It's
if
Thursday,
you can hear
right?
it
Tomorrow,
over,
5
if you could
o'clock.
hear it over the blubbering of Bobby and Colin Quinn,
I'm sorry, we just cared about Patrice a lot.
so did I.
Well, maybe you could show it.
Yeah, for Robot Patrice.
I want to say something to you. It's not wrong. It's AI.
Oh wait, go try to hug AI Patrice.
Fuck you, dude. If that didn't affect you to hear your friend
No, it did. Of course.
talking in real time like he's there, that
Yeah.
was nuts. When he says your name,
I let it out. Okay, you're fine.
because You know, he was talking like he was in the room.
Spoiler alert.
You're giving the whole bit away, but it's
Yeah.
fine. I understand you're emotional about it.
Well, you brought it out of me.
Cut.
That was a big reveal.
Baruch, Atah, Adonai, Eloheinu, melech haolam.
I'm going to tell you this right now.
Amen.
Yellowstone, I watched it this morning.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I knew you'd like it.
Come on.
Buddy.
You're out of your mind.
I was in tears.
You're...
Buddy,
Here he goes again. You can't turn off the waterworks with this guy.
I think I'm going to...
Why?
I think
Was Patrice's voice in Yellowstone? What made you cry?
I think I'm going to therapy too much.
I think you're going to therapy too much.
I think I have to cut back to like twice a month because...
I'll take this. Did you cry because the show's over and you're not going to have the show to make you escape anymore?
No, I didn't cry.
I understand crying over that. I cry when football and Sixers season ends.
It's so fucking crazy.
Because then I have nothing.
You have something. You have your beautiful girl you live with and your dog.
Why do you set her up for this kind of failure?
I don't.
Why do you say things like that?
You have a beautiful life.
No, anytime I can't get complimented without Jay taking me down a notch.
Yeah.
You know he's.
Stop feeding her.
I don't know shit.
Christine, let me tell you something right now. I've seen you guys in these little moments you have, and he is connected to you. He just doesn't want to show it.
Yeah.
Jay doesn't. This is the problem with Jay. And I'm not going to look at Jay when I say this. I'm going to look at you. The problem with Jay is...
Bobby farted really loud in front of a guy in the elevator.
No, you didn't.
Really loud.
Today, on the way up?
On the way up.
This is what makes Jay...
There was one big bubble explosion.
This is what makes Jay so funny, is that he's
Complete lack of sentiment.
anytime it gets a little real, he goes to funny. That was his defense mechanism his whole life, and he still has it.
No, Christine gets upset if I tell you how much she stinks.
That's not true.
So stop bringing it up.
Buddy, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Yellowstone was a great ending. I thought they summed it up perfectly, and the way they dealt with the land, which I called, by the way. I did call it.
Mm-hmm. You did.
And the way, which is a full circle, amazing that they did that.
Mm-hmm.
And the way Beth dealt with what she dealt with Jamie was fucking great.
You're out of your mind.
Are you crazy?
Dude, that was sitcom worthy.
No.
She had like the lamest line.
All right,
the fact
all
that
right.
they gave her
I'm
that
gonna say
line,
this. I'm going to say this.
She was knocked unconscious twice in one fight.
That's fucking crazy.
That line,
You'd have permanent brain damage.
the line that she gave on the casket, I laughed out loud when she said
It was
it.
fucking disgusting. It was like gross writing.
Yeah, I mean, listen, when she said that line, she could have.
Oh, spoiler alert. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
She whispers to his casket, I will avenge you.
Yeah, it was very.
It's a cartoon.
It was very Captain America.
And then she went solo to fight a man by herself.
But no, you're not reading into it. She went there. If you remember when Rip,
She wanted to have her ass kicked, so
she knew she was going to get her ass kicked. She knew she might get killed.
Mm-hmm.
She knows that this is, and she knows her boy, her man Rip, who was Rip again, came in.
Fat Rip is why I was a couple minutes behind.
It's not why. She left an hour before.
No, you're right. That's not because Rip's fat. That's because Cole Hauser's fat.
He's not.
He's a fat ginger with no sense of humor and a jerk off.
Listen,
But Rip,
we're talking
you're right.
about Rip.
Yeah, no,
We're
Rip
talking
is
about
there.
Cole Hauser. I'm talking about Rip.
Rip.
You have a thing with Cole Hauser, not Rip.
Yeah, it bleeds in the Rip a bit. Turns out he's just a dumb simp who fucking moving out to some other fucking ranch to work a lot for very little money.
No, he has his own ranch. She bought another ranch.
Right, but he said he could just kind of make ends meet with the bullshit they could do out there.
You're not looking at the whole picture.
I am looking at the entire picture.
If you saw 1886 and 1923, and then you saw the whole thing with Yellowstone, they took that land from the Indians. The
Right.
Indians came back and buried their people there, and he said you can come here and visit. Blah blah blah. It all goes back to the Indians, the original people, and will stay the way it was. And they were taking all that shit down to make it the way it was
Right.
before they took it, which is great. And
Which
Rip,
also I says why I told you there's not going to be any more Yellowstone. The show Yellowstone's
no,
done.
I think they're going to go a spin-off on it on
Stop
Yellowstone.
saying I think I told you that's the answer. I read a thing.
Why are you so aggressive today?
Because I said this
I
to you
don't like
yesterday,
your-
and you went, no, it's going to be more Yellowstone. And I go, and then I didn't want to tell you.
Well,
They take the whole ranch down.
they take the whole ranch down, but I didn't know that. That's why I was making a.
But now you're saying I think they're going to spin it off. When I already told you that was the answer.
They're gonna spin it off, but it's gonna be.
You can't accept that I know more about Yellowstone than you.
Don't, because you're not reading into it. You think the episode sucked.
It did suck.
No, it didn't. Look at this.
You will watch Cole Hauser do anything.
Listen, the fact that she can't have a kid was a big part of this. That Jamie took her,
right.
Or
kill
not
himself.
True. No, they made $1 million something off the ranch. They sold the ranch for $1.25 an acre back to the reservation.
If I was his son, I would go trans just to do something, just to have something to do.
The only way to save the ranch was to give it back to the original owners.
The trans.
And they made a deal.
Oh.
That's not trans.
I'm sorry.
It's the natives.
The natives.
So they gave it back to the people that they took it from. Now the government can't fuck with the native. They can't fuck with the native people.
So
That's
here
their
you go,
land.
you filthy Indians.
That's not what he
now
said.
Go back to cutting each other's heads off. What?
That's not what he said.
I thought it was.
And he with stipulations that we keep this part of it for Casey. They get a nice chunk of land to do their stuff on.
And as long as you guys promise to go to sleep with these blankets every night, thank you guys. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
That's not what happened. It summed it up perfectly. Jamie got murdered by Beth.
Mm-hmm.
Rip helped her and got rid of the body.
And Casey's going to become an abusive husband.
And they made it so that Jamie's taking the hit for everything. And Jamie, she made it. She took the beating so that Jamie, it would look like Jamie beat the shit out of her because she confronted him on killing her father. And then Jamie took off and left. They don't know where he is. So everything got blamed on Jamie, which it should have been. Beth set that up. Rip came in, saved her at the last moment. She stuck a knife right in his chest and said, I want to be the last thing you ever see. Died, got rid of the body. They got a farm. Casey got a farm. The land was back to where it was, will never be touched by anything like the father wanted, and everybody's happy. Beth's got a family. Jamie's with his family. I mean, Casey's with his family. They're not broke.
They're all broke losers.
Beth is a multimillionaire.
No.
She's a multimillionaire.
She's not, though.
She's driving a Bentley, dude. She's a multimillionaire.
That thing's going to be sold.
That's not going to be sold.
They're going to sell that.
That is not...
Probably for parts at this point.
You're looking
They're
at...
barely making ends meet.
She's a lawyer.
What if that's
Is that
the
her
opening of Yellowstone, too, where she's like, we got to...
Selling the car.
Rip's like, we got to sell the car for feed.
What do you want these heifers to eat or not?
The only part that sucked... The only part that fucking took me out of it was when she leaned into the casket and went, I will avenge you. Yeah, that was bad.
Really? That's it?
That was bad. What other part?
The fight between her and Jamie was so ridiculous.
I thought it was great that she got her ass kicked. She didn't just go in and beat Jamie's ass like she's done in the past.
Let me tell you how much that plan... They didn't write that plan to be that plan. They gave... The way they led you into not knowing that was the plan was too far-fetched. She came in... He didn't go unconscious after she beat him on the head with a tire iron multiple times. Then she bear sprayed him in the face.
Yep.
And then took an ass kicking.
Yeah, but then he
He
poured
could have
milk.
been. He could have been dead from. I know, but he could have been dead. And then also, come on, Bobby. Even that, he was opening the fridge to pour milk in his eyes, and it's like that horror movie shot. You know, when he closes the fridge, she was going to be there, like, yeah, like waiting to yell when he closed. Come on, Bobby.
Everybody knows
That fight was horrible.
you use milk to
It's a base.
To get bear spray off your eyes.
Of course. That's not my problem at all. It was the thing of like her waiting behind the fridge door when he closed it to do the surprise. It was bad.
Listen, I thought it was a fucking great episode. Summed up the whole thing nice and neat. A lot of violence, a lot of crazy shit, a lot of tears. You didn't cry when the father...
They also sent a bunch of people. Everyone was just kind of like these characters. They're like, all right, well, let's get this all done in one scene. All right, you're going to go work at a different ranch? You're just going to go wander? You're going to go work at that ranch? She goes, bye-bye, everybody. Everybody just went their own ways.
Yeah, because that's what cowboys do, dude.
Yeah.
They go their own ways.
Yeah.
There's no big thing.
Right into the sunset.
They went into the sunset.
Well, that one went off to go find the girl singer.
Beautiful.
Who can sing and perform for sure. But I'm telling you, he's only got about 5 years before she starts going downhill.
I mean, every girl goes downhill with you, dude.
Well, especially those ones.
No. He went and found, he let that girl go
Yeah.
to stay on the ranch, and he made a mistake.
That girl's got a crazy ex for sure.
No.
No, without a doubt.
No,
and she's
she's-
fucking two guys in the band.
She's not fucking anybody in the band.
They do.
He's
No,
in
they
love
are,
with
dude.
that.
I always heard that.
She's his Super Bowl.
Yeah, yeah,
That was a
yeah.
little cheesy too.
Yeah, you're my Super Bowl,
I know, a little bad.
buddy.
I don't
Can
know
I-
if I'm going to watch
You know,
this show
it's fucking
based
great.
on this
He
episode.
finds this girl who he hung out with once and
Not
talked to
once.
this singer one time.
They fell in love.
They didn't fall in love in one night.
You fell in love with Christine in one night.
No, I didn't. Fucked her in one night though.
You did?
Boom. No, I didn't.
Yeah. You didn't have sex the first night?
No,
What'd you get the first night?
nothing. I think we just hung out.
Really?
Yeah.
I found that hard to believe.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me and Dawn too. No, I'm kidding. She sucked my dick on a rock.
Oh, nice, dude.
First
I saw
date.
that happen at the Gathering of Juggalos. That's how
Dawn?
Juggalos meet. I saw Dawn blowing at the Gathering of Juggalos. I was surprised she was even there. It was hard to tell under the clown makeup. She goes for it. Yeah, this chick
She
here.
smelled like piss and lemonade.
Yeah, so she, so yeah, they hung out one time, and then he came back around and was like, "Hey, I think I do want to hang out with you." And then she goes, "All right, I hope you're ready for life on a tour bus." And he's like, "Sure." He's just now on a tour bus with.
No, you see, this is what you do. That's not what happened. She said, do you work on the? You have to go back there. He goes, no, I'm done. I'm done. I want to be with you.
Right.
And he was like,
She's like, "Well, do you want to skirt around with me while on my tour bus?"
That's what he said. He said, how much do one of these guys make moving all your gear?
Yeah.
She goes, more than a cowboy
Uh-huh.
on a ranch. And he was like, all right. And he's like, I'll work for you.
Yeah.
I'll make money doing this. I'll help you. I'll be on the road with you.
Right.
God,
Yeah.
that sounds horrible.
shows
Thank
up
you,
asking for a
Jacob.
job.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
What a bitch.
What do you think? I'd rather work on a tour bus.
Hey, this is
gigging-
Christine. I'm her roadie. That sounds great. She's yelling at me, "Hey, stupid, pick up my microphone." I got to run out. Scare you back off.
Yeah, but you get to sleep in the back queen bed on the back of the bus.
Fuck that.
Yeah, like Dane.
No, you can't do that. Dane got the Star Lounge.
He wasn't supposed to. That really bugged me.
Well, Bert has a Star Lounge, but it's Bert's bus. Bert owns the bus.
I understand
That
that.
makes total sense because
But-
it's mostly him and his family do
That's
that.
not what bugs me about it. What bugs me about it when we were told about the bus, we
Yeah.
all get bunks. The back lounge is a place to
Another
hang.
hang spot.
And when they brought him into the bus, they were like, "Yeah, it was a hang spot," and then another place to go on the bus because you're on the bus a lot. Great. And then when they brought him back, they were like, "Oh, this is a lounge, or you can make it into like a bedroom, like a queen bed." And he's like, "Oh, this can be like a," and he was like, "Make it that."
Oh, he made his bedroom like I know what they'll do, right? Like where it's like a circle.
Yep.
Or what do you call it? Like a U couch.
Yep.
And then you fill in the middle.
They filled in the middle, so it was just a queen,
Yeah.
beautiful, awesome bed.
Damn.
Well, I was under, Gary Gulman tooting all night, which I didn't mind.
Jack off on the bus at all?
Yes,
Your stomach disagrees.
that wasn't mine. That was somebody else's. Yes. I think
Yeah,
I
you
did.
have to.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
You have to.
Yeah.
It's a very low motion though, because when the bunk's low,
Yeah, you can't arch your back.
that's the hardest. When the ceiling's like right there, you
Yeah,
have to jerk off with limited wrist movement.
you have to.
And like the ceiling's like right here.
It's like a casket jerking off.
Jerk off in a casket.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
I thought it was a great episode. I cried twice. What? You didn't? Let me ask you a question.
What?
When she came in, when he was in the barn, the casket,
Mhm.
and she walked in and broke down, that didn't make you feel anything?
No.
Wow.
I'm having a hard time removing myself from the fact that this is all had to be written last second because Kevin fucking
You can't
Kevin
have-
Costner was like, "Fuck this show,
I mean,
fuck you guys."
You gotta suspend reality, dude.
I can't.
What are you looking for, a boom mic
She's
too?
gonna go. "Ooh." You ever see a boom mic in a movie? It's
Yes.
unbelievable.
Yeah, it takes you
It's
right
crazy
out of
when that happens.
it. Yeah.
So
How's it get past?
two of the main characters end up having to work for a domineering woman.
Yeah.
Who, Rip?
Yeah.
Rip's
That's
not,
one.
No, Rip
and
is
then
not.
the other's a roadie.
Rip is not working.
Rip's
for
gonna
Beth.
work all day.
He said he's living off the millionaire.
No,
Yeah, he's gonna live off of her while she gets drunk and fucks other guys all day.
she bought a farm way out in Montana, away from everything.
She bought him a farm.
She goes, "What do you think about this area over here?" And he was like, "Well, It's away from everything, and the winters are hard. But
Hey, this
it's
is
a
my
good
alpha
place.
wife who bought me a farm.
That's-
And
So
she allows me to cowboy while she makes real money.
So what he's going to contribute to her $1 million salary plus his 15,000 a year.
he-
Like,
I mean, this is not cowboy talk. I don't know who you are right now.
Yeah.
I don't know the situation.
The
so-
situation is this: is that she bought him the family, a farm, so her new son and her
Yeah.
husband Rip.
You guys go shovel bullshit while I fucking get fucking goofed up in the house.
She's gonna continue to. She has millions, so they're just gonna go live life as a
No.
family.
She's gonna be on Cam Soda fucking flicking bean for young men.
Christine, you didn't like it.
The finale?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of it was very it was cartoonish.
It was
you,
stupid.
you didn't get emotional, Christine, when the father was in the barn with the casket.
Nope.
Wow, you guys are just fucking
Best character.
vampires.
Best character is a little grating. You're like, it's like she, you want to like love her, but it's just like so obviously
Yeah, I gotta
written
be
by a
honest with you.
dude. Where you're like, everything's
They
like
made
she's
it
so
about her.
sexy and she's so violent and she's so.
I'm sorry.
You're like, okay.
I mean,
You're like, all right, Beth. She's like
it-
not a real character.
I mean, you women are fucking hard to please. You really are. You want strong women characters, and then when they finally make one, you guys bitch about that. I mean, she is one of the best characters. You know what makes a good character?
I mean, she was one of the best characters on the show. by
when you
far,
don't
for
when you
sure.
don't look at her as a woman, or you don't look at them as a black person or a Spanish person or a white person, you just love them.
Oh, I
Beth
look at
is the shit.
I look at Beth as a black woman.
Beth is one of the best characters ever written on TV.
I like, what is this? 5 seasons? So it was really just this last season where I was like,
I'm gonna
okay,
say-
enough with Beth.
I'm going to say this out
What
loud.
the fuck?
I'm going
How
to say
could
this
you
out
say
loud,
that?
and I don't care. Bobby, I know you're racist, so you're not going to
I'm not
hear
racist.
This. I know a lot of you guys won't feel the same way because of the color lines you've drawn in your lives, but Snowfall, 10 times better show than Yellowstone.
What the fuck is Snowfall? What's Snowfall?
Maybe one of the best television shows I've ever watched in my life.
What
it
is
was so
Snowfall?
good front to back.
What
it's
is
about
it?
the beginning of the crack epidemic in L.A. and the CIA, the government, bringing it in and making deals with like these like local hood kids. It's awesome.
It's great.
It's so good, and it ends perfectly. It's a perfect ending to a show.
I can't comment on it because I didn't even know it existed. But
It's one of the best shows I've ever seen. It's
best
Lewis
shows you've
told
ever
us about
seen.
this, right?
yeah, Lewis is one who told me why. I didn't watch it for so long because Lewis said it.
Why? Because did he have his mother's scene in it?
They say it's right. It's like Breaking Bad.
It's Black Breaking Bad.
Yeah, it's crack instead of meth.
So good.
Oh, so the CIA brought crack into the neighborhoods.
This is new to you?
I mean, look, man, I've heard it, but I never.
Freeway Ricky Ross, dude. Yeah, the CIA were funding. They were trying to get wars to spread democracy throughout. What was it?
Nicaragua. They were fighting
Nicaragua.
communism in Nicaragua by bringing coke into the country to get weapons.
It's basically the Iran Contra stuff.
Okay.
Happening at the time, and they're funding that. They're funding the rebels in Nicaragua with. They're getting them weapons, so they have to make money to buy weapons. So Nicaragua, these places, their export they're able to have, and what the CIA has plenty of is cocaine. So they bring it, sell it for a good price to somebody in bulk, who then, and that's like this kid here, Franklin Saint becomes he's the local dealer.
So he
who,
makes it into crack.
a guy shows him how to make it in the crack, and then he becomes like a crack kingpin over the. It's
him
so
learning
so
to
good.
make
But
the scene of him learning to make crack is pretty out there, but
But the government was just say, here's some coke, and then this guy made it into crack, which became.
They didn't care. Yeah, once it got into the hands of whatever, it was just they were getting it, and they found that they could make this last a lot longer,
Right.
and they've all become fucking millionaires like overnight.
I mean, it sounds good to me. I'd watch that.
It's violent.
Yep.
Episode 2, there's a guy on guy rape, not in jail.
Would they rape him just rogue rape? Like out free?
Prison rules. No, it's definitely like got to straighten this dude out. So, and then the 2 other guys that went with him didn't realize that he meant he was gonna fuck his ass while they had to listen in the other room.
that's when they rape you to show you what a homo you
and
are.
that is when they rape you to show you what a homo you are, Christine. When you're right, you're right. Perfect show though.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, especially because it's like it's done. So it's like, and they knew it was ending, so they wrapped it good. So good.
I never
Six
heard of
seasons.
it. Never heard of it. I'll
Six
watch it. I'll
seasons.
watch it over the break.
so
I'll
good.
let you know when we come back if I think it holds up.
We just watched it.
And,
You'll
and I
like
people are bitching that Taylor Sheridan puts himself in these things too much. I love his character in Yellowstone. I think he's great.
Well,
He was just force fed into that last one. I get the thing is they're like last hurrah. I get the thing, but like I would have preferred better, cooler storytelling than force feeding me like, hey, look at all the characters in a scene where they're sitting around a table. Like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, you don't have to wrap it all up.
Yeah, Teeter, fuck off. No one cares.
How do you not? Well, of course, you got to. Teeter's going to the new shows, the 4-6s.
Yeah, she has to find out where there's new black cowboys.
Well, there's some spin-off.
Once you get the taste.
And another strong woman character, by the way.
Teeter?
You don't think Teeter is a strong woman character?
Her name's Teeter, and I would punch her right in the face and drop her like a fucking bad habit. Tell me she's tough.
I think that Taylor Sheridan is probably one of the only guys that's putting real strong women characters out there. Like Lioness is fucking great. And I love that Beth got the shit kicked out of her. If she went and beat Jamie up, is kind of stupid. You know what I mean? I love that Jamie, she knew she was probably going to get her ass kicked. She got her shots in. Jamie beat the shit out of her. She took a beating. That's insane. And then she knew Rip was going to come in and help her out, and fucking she was going to kill him.
She thought so.
She did.
She's hoping.
She was hoping.
That'd be a better ender if Rip never shows up.
Yeah, he was like, well, I got to go to work.
He's stuck in traffic.
Enough with this one.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm barely going to be making ends meet when we move, so I have to go to work.
I don't know, man. I thought it was great.
Snowfall,
and I love the fact that there's one of the strongest people in it is a female. It's like legit.
I think she was one of the best characters in the show, if not the best.
I think
for sure.
I think the fact that a guy, you mentioned that a guy wrote that. I think it's amazing that a guy wrote a strong female character that everybody loved. That she should be praised for that, not fucking.
She's
whatever
British.
she did. Whatever,
She's British too. She's British. Fuck her.
Yeah, women are sluts and sexy and strong. You're everything.
I'm gonna get naked
Some
in front of
are.
all the cowboys to piss off my guy. I mean,
when you put it like that, maybe
I could fucking really. Beth's the character. I like Beth. I do like the character Beth strong, but it's just so obviously like written by a man. That's just it.
I really don't like that fucking Christine's ruining Beth for me right now.
Look, this kind of sums it up. This meme I saw, and it's just like a girl in a sexy outfit smoking a cigarette with a beer, and it says male authors trying to show a woman at rock bottom.
What do you guys want? I mean, what do you want? You want to have a martini and a fucking little dog?
Do you know what girls at rock bottom actually look like, Bobby?
I say we run them. I say we just run them out.
I mean, listen.
Is there such thing as a male separatist?
Yeah,
All
yes.
colors
Yeah.
welcome, but just dudes.
It was called the 50s.
Yeah, there's that weird
the
guy.
good old days, the greatest generation, when they didn't vote.
Just dudes.
I don't know.
Straight dudes.
I like the fact that there's even in Lioness, the stars of the show are all women.
Yeah.
All women, badass fucking women.
Is it
Snowfall
Zoe
has
Saldana?
I like the way he writes the women because it's realistic. It's not this.
What?
It's not like Marvel, the way Marvel, Black Widow.
I'd say
they
it's
just beat the
far
shit out of
more
her.
than Marvel. Yeah, I mean, Beth has survived being completely on fire.
She got blown up. She got blown up.
I mean, car accidents, kidnappings,
she got
beatings.
raped.
Oh, you know a character I really didn't like though, way more than Beth, was the later female character.
With the mole.
Did she have a mole? The
Yeah.
brunette that was like from the company trying
Yeah.
to buy the ranch. Her character really bugged me too.
Yeah, I actually.
She got her box munched though on the show, which was pretty
very
hot.
sexy, but she had that mole that I couldn't get over. I can't. If it
Well, you
mole,
can't see it if you're munching her box.
Yeah, I know, but it's there because the sun hits it, and then there's a shadow that goes down on your face.
That would suck, dude. Just a long shadow on this little tiny mole, but it's just the sun's coming
Yeah,
in.
you can tell it's 6:00 because of her mole.
She got sundial face.
Get it off.
I think you'll like Landman because there's two strong female characters. They're strong, but they're girly girls, but they're strong personalities.
No, the lawyer in Landman. She's a
but
badass.
I'm thinking about the.
Oh,
I love that. It's not.
No, wait till you're
I'm
gonna
over
love
strong
the.
women.
No, you're gonna love the daughter and the mom.
But the lawyer
Yeah.
is the shit too. She's really good.
Who's Allie Larder? She's
The
trying
wife
to show. She's
of
trying
Billy
to,
Bob
She's
Thornton.
trying to show she still got it.
She
She
got
does.
it, dude.
She's
Buddy,
showing ass.
She
Yeah.
still
does.
got it. I mean, in a big way. She's
Yeah.
hotter than the daughter, and the daughter's smoking hot, but she's smoking.
She's had a strange career, right? Final Destination movies. She was in those for a while. Then she wasn't.
Yeah.
Wasn't she the whipped cream bikini in Friday Night Lights?
She's nude in this.
Then she had the then she did in Jay and Silent Bob, where that's one of the funniest scenes. She does all the stuff to get through like she's trying to get through the laser beam defense system.
Yeah.
And they're all dressed in, like, her and the other girls are all dressed in leather, and she does like all the cartwheels and stuff to get through. And then she lands, just cracks a fart, and it sends off the alarm. Pretty funny.
Yeah.
I like when a pretty girl's willing to do a fart joke.
Yeah.
Where's Jenny McCarthy?
The
I don't know.
Masked
Singer.
He's got that show. He's got Lioness. He's got
Tulsa
Landman. Tulsa King was good, but it ended good. But it was
It's
a
over?
little. It was a little. No, it's going on season 3.
Season 2 got better.
Season 2 got better. It was a little cheesy, but it got better towards the end.
Isn't it a comedy show though?
No, it's
There's
funny.
humor in it, but-
There's humor in it, but it's a drama. But
It's-
it's more of a
It's Dallas
yeah
with a
mob twist.
with action in it.
It was pretty good.
Okay.
A little all over the place this season, but I liked it. I mean, I think. And then what's the other one he's got? The one with Jeremy Renner.
Mayor of Kingstown.
Mayor of Kingstown is good too.
You watch it?
Yeah. What do you say it like that for? I don't like when you accuse me with
You
a
have all
question.
the time to watch all this TV.
Because, dude, that's all I do.
I think they're all
That's all I
updated
have.
Dallases, but that's a good thing. I mean that in a good way.
Me and Don, when Max goes to school, we come up, we watch our shows. I told you, we live our day in reverse. Most
He was
couples
involved in
watch
Sons
TV
of
at night,
Anarchy?
and we watch our shit during the day.
What did he do in Sons of Anarchy?
He was on it. He was on it.
No.
Yeah, he was on it. He was in it.
No.
Yeah, he was. He's got a pretty wild career. He was, I think, a stunt guy too.
He's a little muscly dude.
He's got some tea, man.
He's super jacked.
He makes me want to do testosterone. I think I'm gonna start doing tea.
I like that.
Yeah.
Can I shoot it in your ass?
Yeah, you shoot at my ass. That's where it's going.
Yeah, of course. That's where it has to go.
I'm gonna get yoked.
I'm going to give you a little fucking ass jab with the
Yeah.
needle.
I think I'm gonna.
You keep saying he's short. Is he a short king?
Oh, yeah, he's short
Really?
for sure.
How tall is he? I don't think he's as short as Jacob. No offense.
He's not clinically short.
Is Jacob clinically short?
Yes.
Is he?
I'll answer that.
It sucks
you
to
have,
be.
You have a disease.
It sucks to be short, but it
disease.
sucks to be short enough that a doctor says maybe there's something we can do. Like that's
Yeah. If you try this, how? Yeah, there he is. He was a cop.
Different.
Yeah, he
I
looks
think
way.
I'm-
yeah, he was the shitty cop.
Yeah.
Until you told us that was Taylor Sheridan, I thought that character was like just a horse trainer that they put in the show.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know that it was like
Yeah.
I thought it was somebody that they like made an actor.
Those are all his horses, and he owns.
shows
the
Oh, I
the
knew
4.6s,
he
yeah.
owned stuff. I just
He
didn't
owns
know he
the-
knew how to do anything.
He owns the 4.6s. He bought
I
that
bet
whole thing.
He sucks.
No, dude, how can he suck?
Huh?
He's got all these great shows on TV.
Cole Hauser sucks.
No, well, yeah. I listen.
You think the guy with a bigger ego than him?
Can
out
I
there?
defend Cole Hauser for a second?
Wow.
Let me just say this.
Wow.
Let me just say this.
For heckling.
Hang on one second.
Wow.
All right, listen. All right.
Wow.
Bobby, what have you dedicated your life to?
Wow.
I just want to say something. You're at a show.
Can you just give me the list of names that you're fine with yelling out during your show? That'll be fine because they're who they are.
I'm just saying.
Fonzie.
You know what? No.
Not Henry Winkler. It would have to actually be Fonzie.
I'm just saying. He's up in the balcony,
Mm-hmm.
fucking probably drunk, doesn't want to be bugged.
He wasn't being bugged.
Right.
Nobody bugged him. They acknowledged that he was there, which was a thing, and
tell
he
you-
just said that this guy rules.
You know what I found out about the roast?
Huh?
There was a couple people that took a hot one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Who talked to you?
I talked. I did a little research, my friend. And a couple people.
I thought everybody did great.
That is a fucking Hollywood J. Hollywood J. There's a couple people that took a
Who did they say? Did they say I bombed?
hot one. No, you did great. I heard you did great. There's a couple people. Don't try
I
to
don't think- I think
pretend
you're
to
lying.
think. You were there.
I know. That's why I think you're lying.
Somebody took a hot one. A couple people took a hot one.
Everyone did fantastic.
That's not a fucking true statement.
It's a true statement. It was
No,
an amazing night.
actually, one of the persons that took a hot one got told by Kid Rock he took a hot one.
Did he?
You
Who?
know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Somebody Somebody who took a hot one actually talked about taking a hot one.
Who?
Why don't you think back to the roast? Think about who went up.
Can you write
I
it?
remember everybody
down,
being
Bobby?
pretty great.
What's that?
Would you write it?
Or would you
down?
rather me write it and guess? You want to make right guesses? The audience is going to hate this.
No, I love. No, dude,
Because
come
they're
on.
not gonna know.
It's comedy.
Ooh.
I mean,
He told you that?
We're just doing comedy.
He told you that.
I don't know. What are you telling me? I didn't say anything.
Yes, you
I just
did.
said we're doing comedy.
You used to a Mark Norman
I
impression.
did not do
which
it.
isn't cool.
I don't do impressions. That's
thought
the
Mark
last
did
guy.
fantastic.
That's the last guy. I don't do those.
I think Mark did fantastic
Okay,
at the
great.
roast.
Everybody did great.
Did Mark tell you he didn't do well?
I don't know.
Well, you said Kid Rock told somebody they bombed.
Maybe you were there. I wasn't.
But you said you got some intel.
You have intel. because
I wasn't
you were
there.
You.
I wasn't there. I was in my own head, outside. I don't know if you remember, Bobby. There's no quite evidence of me being there, other than the tales people will tell. I am legend, but I don't know. You can't tell I was there in anything.
Listen,
a
man.
picture of the dais.
Yep.
There's pictures that I was like, I'm pretty sure I was there for this moment, but I don't remember us all getting together for a picture. Like they waited for me to leave and then went, okay, let's do the picture now. Like as soon as I got out of the room.
Yeah,
But I was also always out of the
You
room.
were never in the room.
you weren't in the room when you were in the room.
No, I'd walked into every room
How
and
are
it would
you
be
not-
shoulder to shoulder and I would go, nope. And I'd
but-
go right back outside.
But how? There's pictures of the dais
Yeah,
on the internet, and you're not in those.
I know.
How did they take a photo?
I'm behind Josh, Bert, and
It's crazy.
I don't remember the other.
You know,
Not
I
a
mean,
love
thi-
fest.
this.
No
I mean,
idea.
everybody's best
Steve-O.
friend.
Steve-O got hugged. He wasn't even on the roast. He
Yeah.
was just there.
Maybe they thought he was
Josh
you.
front and center. I don't know how I'm not in that standing up and clapping thing.
Yeah, they literally scanned by you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely physically in the picture. Just I guess covered up. Not in that at all.
Weren't you sitting
Didn't
right
even know
next
that
to his
happened.
wife?
No.
Oh.
Didn't know most of this stuff even happened.
I mean, photo,
Jelly
after
Roll was
photo,
there?
video.
Jelly Roll showed up.
Everybody. There's the. I mean, Jesus.
There, I don't remember this moment at all. No.
Sheridan is 5'10".
Yeah, that's
Is
a,
that
What a
impossible?
pipsqueak.
That's not a pipsqueak. I'm 5'8".
Oh, sorry.
That's movie star height. by
No,
the
of
way.
course. Yeah, you guys are super tall.
Okay.
We'll be right back, everybody, after the break. It's the Bonfire.
I don't like your attitude today.